last time we recorded, like before you remember last week, we recorded the first 10 minutes.
What?
Yeah, mistake. So this should be good now. It's good. It's good? Yep. I'll be on.
All right, Shalom. First off, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We're out here once again on 42nd and Broadway. Matter of fact, read this, right? Because this past, it was this week, right? Right. This week, right? Yeah. Right? So the news of the week was the situation that happened in Houston. Okay? Which what? The Most High is visiting America, right? For all the wickedness that it has been doing. Okay? So that's just one of the many signs that are taking place here that's showing you this time is this place America is almost out of here. Okay? All right, read this. Read that.
Amos 9:8.
Right.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom.
Right, the Most High is watching the sinful. America is that sinful kingdom. And you best believe the Most High has eyes on it, man. Okay? All the wickedness that this country has been doing, right now we're approaching that time that America has to pay the piper. Right? Continue.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
And the Most High said what? He's going to destroy it from off the face of the earth, man. So there's no coming back. There's no coming back for America. Okay? You know? And that eclipse was just a prelude of things to come. Okay? Because that's how the Most High that's how he shows his prophets, right? Or the men of the Lord. That's how he communicates with them, man. He communicates with the Israelites through signs and prophecies. That's how we know America is on its way out, right?
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, save the Lord.
Right. So the Most High is not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob, which are you Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Whether you believe it or not, you are the biblical Israelites at what the scriptures speak of. Okay? And the Most High said he's not going to utterly destroy it. He's just going to destroy 2/3 of it. 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to die here in America. Okay? So the Most High said he's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob, right?
Real quick, Isaiah 10 and 22.
Right.
For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea.
Right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, going back to that prophecy or that promise going to Abraham, the Most High said your seed will multiply. Right? Your seed will be as the sand of the sea. You will be innumerable. Right? At the top again.
For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea,
right?
Yet a remnant of them shall return.
Yet a remnant of them shall return. Now when you break down the word remnant, that means what? A remaining. Right? Remaining out of a whole number. That number is that 1/3. Right? 1/3 of you Israelites are going to be delivered up out of this destruction. Okay? You know?
The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness.
Right. Okay, so 1/3 of you are going to be delivered up out of here. Only a remnant. That remnant represents the elect. That remnant represents the chosen. Okay? You know?
Says, for the Lord power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts, shall make a consumption even determined in the midst of all the land.
Right, and the Most High and how is the Most High going to judge America? How is the Most High going to judge the people of America through these missiles, man? How is he going to judge the people of America through these so-called natural disasters like that hurricane in Houston? Okay, so this is how the Most High is judging the people of America. All right, and it's evident through all these, and it was told us, these prophecies, the judgments that the Most High is going to put upon the people of America was all written. So this is nothing new to us. It's just something new to you people that are oblivious to it. Okay, the ones that are not watching, it's oblivious to you. Right?
1 Thessalonians 5 and 1.
Right.
But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Right.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. So for the masses of the people, people, when the Lord returns, it's going to be a surprise to you. But the ones that are adhere to the scriptures, right, and watch the prophecies, it's not going to be a surprise to us, man. We know according to the scriptures the Lord's returning. But why does your pastor talk about that? Right? If you ask your pastor, how is the Lord going to return? He'll say, oh, he's going to come and save everybody. He's going to love everybody. Right? When the scriptures speak about when the Lord returns, it's going to be a lot of death, man. When the Lord returns, he's going to be responsible for a lot of death here in these streets. Okay? And all over the world. So when the Lord returns, it's not going to be a nice time. Right?
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night.
Right?
But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Right, and when there shall be peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them, man. Right now you got all these celebrities, they're doing fundraising and they're raising up money for America, or for Houston. But guess what? That's all to naught, man. You know? That's all to naught. Because the Most High could bring another hurricane down in Houston. Or Irma.
Our return to New York or Florida or
Carolina. Right?
Now, I don't know. The call was telling me about another hurricane. He said there'll be another one coming and another one coming after that. You know?
What you gonna do with that, man? It's no money. They said the Houston hurricane was worse than Katrina and Hurricane Sandy, man. It's going to cost like $6 trillion to rebuild, man.
It was like 50 gallons of, not 50 gallons, 50 more inches, 50 inches of rain out there, which is like a bad snowstorm out here. It's like what? It's like maybe like 15 inches or something like that. I forget what the stat is, but they said it was like 50 inches of rain, which would make it like, I don't know, like 15 feet of snow, if it would be there, something like that, something crazy. If it was turned into snow, it would be a crazy, one of the worst snowstorms in the world history. That's how bad that storm was, or hurricane was in Texas, you know? Like that much water.
When they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them.
And see, the Most High is going to get you people with all angles now, because also not only is people focused on that hurricane, you got America beefing with North Korea, beefing with Russia. We're on the brink of World War III in the midst of dealing with that natural disaster, man. Right, so all these prophecies unfolding, and the only ones that are watching and seeing it are the ones that are the watchers, man. Or the elect, the ones that are taking heed to what the scriptures are saying, man. Taking heed to what the prophets are saying. Death and destruction is coming to the streets of America, man. So it's high time, like the scriptures say, it's high time you Israelites wake up out of sleep, right?
Then sudden destruction comes upon them.
Right, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, man. Right, continue.
As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right, because what? When a woman's in travail or about to give birth, she has what? Those labor pains. Right? So those labor pains, and you can't stop them. Right? It's imminent, man. You can't avoid those labor pains. So the same way America is going to be destroyed. Before it's destroyed, you're going to have those labor pains here, man. You're going to have natural disasters. You're going to have martial law. That's why the Lord said when he returns, what if it already be kindled, right?
I got you. Every day. Article, Irene or Irma. Alright, so this is the next hurricane, big hurricane that the brothers are mentioning. Alright, it's called, this out of the Washington Post. It's called Hurricane Irma. The title reads, Hurricane Irma remains a potential threat to the East Coast, possibly matching Harvey's wind strength. Okay? It reads, on the heels of Hurricane Harvey, now estimated to be the second coastless storm in the U.S. history, attention is turning to the next threat, Hurricane Irma. Irma, which Irma, which weakened slightly overnight, now down to a Category 2 strength with sustained winds of 110 miles an hour. And it said it's looking to be a Category 4, all right? Hurricane, which is a strong hurricane, obviously. It says it's currently marching westward across the Atlantic Ocean. Irma's center of circulation is still more than 2,000 miles away from the U.S. coast, but signs continue for future concern. As highlighted Friday, this storm will definitely be one to watch over the next several days, particularly along the East Coast, despite high uncertainty and impacts at this junction. Let me see. Let me find something.
Right, so there goes another hurricane, man. So what happens if the Most High just has it zip through Houston again, man? Or zip through another state, city, you know?
Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise.
Right, and that's how the Most High visits you, man. He visits you via the way of a hurricane, what was that shit? Hurricane Harvey, man. He visits you via Hurricane Harvey, man. That's how he visits you people. Right, read that again.
Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts,
right,
with thunder and with earthquake and great noise.
And great noise, right, read on.
With storm and tempest.
Storm and tempest, right, read on.
And the flame of devouring fire.
And flame of devouring fire, man. So that was all the Most High, man. That was all the Most High as far as Houston being all fucked up, 50 inches of rain. Right? That was the Most High that did it. Why? Because he's getting ready. He's getting ready to totally judge this place in America. Right? You got something?
Psalms 148 verse 8. Fire and hell, snow and vapor, stormy wind fulfilling his word.
Fulfilling his word, man. Why? Because the Most High said that. The Most High sanctioned Hurricane Harvey. The Most High is about to sanction Hurricane Irma. And Lord willing, in his mainland, it causes destruction, man.
Lord willing to hit New York.
Lord willing hits New York, man. Because this place needs to be judged, man. America is long overdue. Long overdue is judgment, right? Okay? Read that again. Yeah, read that again.
Fire and hail, snow and vapor,
Right?
stormy wind fulfilling his word.
Stormy wind fulfilling his word, man. Showing you that was on the Most High, man. Right? That's something.
Luke 12, verse 49.
Right.
I'm going to read to 51. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
Right, so that's the Lord saying. And so how come your pastors and preachers don't speak about the Lord coming with fire, man? He tells you that, look, when I return, I'm coming with fire, and what if it already be kindled, man? Showing you it's going to be a lot of destruction here in America. So it's high time, you people that's on this side, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's high time you wake up out of sleep, man. Okay? Read that again.
I am come. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49.
Right?
I am come to send fire on the earth.
Right, the Lord said, I ain't come to send fire on the earth, man. He's not coming for peace. He's coming to judge. He's coming to judge this place. Get me Isaiah 66:15. Because a lot of people have a misconception of the Lord's return being peaceful, being a good time. Right? But it tells you in the scriptures when the Lord returns, there's going to be a lot of death here. Right? Read that. Let me finish there.
And what will I if it be already kindled?
And what will I if it be already kindled? Read Isaiah.
Isaiah 66 and 15.
Right.
But behold, the Lord will come with fire.
The Lord will come with fire once again. Right? Continue.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind, right? Read on.
To render his anger with fury and with his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right, so that's showing you the Lord is angry, man. The Lord has a judgment that he has to execute upon the people. Okay, so when the Lord returns, it's not going to be all peaches and berries, man. Right, and flowers and lilies. It's going to be a lot of death. It's going to be a lot of destruction. It's going to be a lot of fire. All done by the Most High.
Yeah. Most High's not in the heavens like a statue. Like he just sitting up there.
Yeah.
like he don't do nothing. That's how they make it seem like he just up there, like I'm just up here, you know, do whatever you want. But the Most High cast judgments. You can't read the Bible and read about Sodom and Gomorrah and read about the flood and say the Lord don't cast judgments. That's what he does. So what does that mean? When judgment happens today in this time, it's the Lord casting the judgment. That hurricane that went to Houston, that was judgment of the Lord. Because if it wasn't, why the Lord ain't stopped? He's always against the hurricane. He let it happen.
Hey, you know what these people try to do? All right, especially them assholes in the churches. They try to put a stigma on the Most High like he has the attitude of hear no evil, see no evil. You know? Hear no evil, see no evil. He's just up there, like the brother said, man. But he's the one that orchestrates all of this, man. All right? He put the hit out on them niggas out there in Texas, man.
Yeah, I got that real quick. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil.
Right, so the Most High don't have the attitude of hear no evil, see no evil, man. All right? The Most High said what? Do that again?
I form the light and create darkness.
I form the light and I create darkness. The Most High does all of that. All right? So, like the scripture also says, shall there be evil in the city? That's dope. Oh yeah,
I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
It's not that a great evil that happened over there in Texas? All right? Flood waters up the fucking up to the light posts. All right? People in their car with their family dead. All right, from their bodies floating all over the place. All right, hell, there's even reports that the damn law enforcement out there is killing niggas in the damn shelters, man. That's all evil, man. And the Most High ordained that because the majority of our people ain't right, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
Yep.
Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it?
Hey, man. From the hurricanes, all right, the earthquakes, no pictures. All right, the hurricanes, the earthquakes, the so-called different types of deaths that come. All right, the Most High did that, man. All right, he's all controlled, he's all powerful. All right, you people can't can't tell the Most High what he can and can't do, man. You know? Oh, God wouldn't do that. You know? You people don't know God, man. God is a power to be feared, man. The Most High is a power to be feared, man. And he's not one of your own opinions, man, and your emotions. You know?
Yeah, man. So you people don't know the anger of the Lord, man. But you will know the anger of the Lord pretty soon, man. Hell, the people down in Houston know the anger of the Lord? The fury in his anger, man. Right? But on a grand scale, pretty soon, all you people are really gonna know the attributes and the anger of the Most High, man. Right? Because when his son comes down there to deliver the elect up out of here, then you'll know that the Most High wasn't playing, man.
Got a quick precept on the storm, how the Most High deals with storms, like we're bringing out to the Spirit there. This is Psalms 11, verse 6. I'll start in 5. It says, the Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence his soul hateth. I read it again. The Lord trieth the righteous, okay? The righteous people on the right side of the Most High, first of all, are the 12 tribes of Israel, all right? And out of the 12 tribes of Israel, the Lord has an elect, a chosen man, a remnant, like we always bring out. That's talked about in the scriptures, all right? And it said the scriptures say, the Lord trieth the righteous. How does he try the righteous? By all the hardships, all the hell that we go through, all the affliction that we go through, you know, in this truth. All right, what? To make us hard, to try our faith, to make sure we are the men that he wants us to be, if we prove ourselves worthy by making it to all the trials he gives us, the troubles he gives us. Okay? It says, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. Now, obviously, when you hear that, you gotta ask your mind, well, who's violent on earth? Who are the most violent people on planet Earth? And this is without a doubt the so-called white man, the nation of Edom, Esau, or the nation of Edom. All right. And we could go on for days like we always do about how the so-called white man is showing us violence on earth, man. First and foremost, by taking the so-called blacks into slavery, all right? The Native Americans into slavery, all the killings that he's doing in America, all right? Because if you know anything, you know that the so-called white man controls America, all right?